Something that needs to start being normalized more in this world is true intentional healing. In today's world, we are seeing a lot of things such as people not really wanting to be intentional about their healing. Like, they just wake up and go about life like if nothing is happening, or push through it and ignore what's right in front of them. By the grace of God, that's not me. I love everything that has to do with healing because, yeah, Lord, like, let's really heal. I was reading the book of John, right? And this is where Jesus had to stop at Samaria, at the well specifically, and he was talking to this woman, the Samaritan woman. If you don't know that story, go ahead and read it. I'm not going to get too much because, baby, I want you to read the Bible. That's where the healing is going to start anyways. And a couple of verses stood out to me, but one that really, really stood out to me was verse 13, right? It says, anyone who drinks this water will soon become thirsty again. But those who drink the water I give will never be thirsty again. It becomes a fresh, bubbling spring within them, giving them eternal life. This verse spoke a lot because this is coming from a girl who was trying to look towards every other place to quench her thirst. But when you come to Christ, there's just something so fulfilling that you just cannot explain. It says that once you come, right, and you receive the water that he gives, you never become thirsty again. Do you know what that means? Many times, right, you come across a lot of different things in life that, impacts you. It becomes a trauma, it becomes in the spirit, whatever it is. You just start to go through life and a lot of things happen to you where it's just like you don't understand why certain things happen to you, right? So growing up, they'll teach you, oh yeah, that's a part of life. And then eventually, time will come, you'll say, oh well, this is who I am. And life forces you to make it seem like you're supposed to accept that that's who you are. There's certain things that have happened in my life where I just had to, once I came to Christ, I had to realize that, yo, this is not my portion. God doesn't want this for me, and he actually truly wants to heal me. What you're looking for is not going to be found in anything else but in Jesus. So yes, you can quench that thirst with fornication. Yes, you can quench that thirst with liquor. You can quench that thirst with fighting. You can quench that thirst with anything in this world. But as soon as you come to Christ, baby, that thirst is gonna be quenched, and you're never gonna want for anything else more, baby. It's gonna bring like spring water that's fresh and bubbly. So I'm gonna end with this, right? Last verse, it says in 15, please sir, the woman said, give me this water, then I'll never be thirsty again, and I won't have to come back here to get water. You could have everything, but baby, when you gonna let God heal that soul of yours? When are you gonna put an end to that cycle and say, Lord, give me that fresh bubbling spring that you have from within, and give me eternal life? I'm telling you, once you yearn for Jesus, he's gonna meet you where you at.